Hello, everyone, and welcome back to FC Barcelona Central. I'm your host, Orrutio, and we have three massive stories that today will define the club's trajectory for the next few months. Make sure you smash the like button and subscribe to the channel right now so I can keep bringing you Barca videos. First, it's official. The Barca defense of the Copa del Rey title begins. And as we look ahead to a tricky one away match, we are the reigning champions after Jules Koundé winner against Real Madrid last season. And we won the 33rd Copa del Rey. Second, we analyze the danger of the new UEFA Champions League format after match day number 6. Barca stuck in 15th place, meaning that we are ahead of a playoff round against tough opponents like Juventus or Galatasaray. It's a much harder path to the round of 16s that we hope, but this is where we at. And finally, we have a major blow in the transfer market. Harry Kane has made his decision, reportedly closing the door for the summer move to Barcelona. We break down what this means for the search of our new number 9, so let's dive in. Guys, yesterday was the day where Barca's defense for the Copa del Rey title officially kicks off with the run of 32. We are proud owners of the 32nd La Copa del Rey trophy that we won last year, thanks to the incredible extra time goal from Jules Koundé against Real Madrid in the final at La Cartuja. The memory of a 32nd title is still fresh, and the ambition for the 33rd is huge. The draw took place a few days ago on Tuesday, December 9th, and the ties will be played right in the middle of the league schedule around December 16. This is a tough calendar squeeze as we face Osasuna at home and Villarreal away right before and after the cup matches, the Copa del Rey matches. As for the Super Cup participants, Barca, Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, and Athletic Club, they all enter at this stage and must play a one-off away game to a lower league side from a second or third division. This is the definition of a cup trap. We could face a team desperate for a giant killing moment and on a muddy, small pitch, so anything can really happen. If we navigate this tricky away fixture, the round of 16 follow quickly in mid-January, right after on the Spanish Super Cup. A potential big quarterfinal will come early February, followed by a two-legged semifinal in February and March. Let's hope the Flick take this competitive seriously, which I'm sure he will, because the 33rd Copa del Rey will be massive achievement for our players. Now, for the Champions League update, it is a little bit complicated. After match day 6, the new league phase format is taking shape, and it looks like Barca is in a stressful playoff round situation. Remember, the revolutionary new format only sends the top 8 teams directly to the round of 16. The teams 9th through 24 must face a tough two-legged playoff to earn those following spots. The bottom 12 are eliminated, including Spanish clubs like Athletic Club and Villarreal, who are currently down the table. Despite the crucial win against Frankfurt, Barca sits at a 15th place with 10 points. We are firmly in the playoff zone. Meanwhile, Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid are currently projected to make the top 8 and avoid the extra round. Though Madrid lost to Manchester City, that hurt the chances a little bit, but that's literally a separate conversation. Real Madrid is definitely going to some big turmoil and some big issues on their side. Begin with the playoff zone means two extra high pressure games in February. That is two additional matches that we must win, adding physical and mental fatigue to the squad right before the most crucial period of the season. The draw for the playoff round is semi-fixed, has seeds 9 to 16. Barca is currently projected to face a team ranked 16 or 18. That means we have opponents likely to play, which could be Olympique de Marseille, Juventus, or Galatasaray. That is a massive high stake just to reach the leg of 16, but it gets worse. If we look down further and if we win that playoff game, it could get a lot worse. since we could face giants like Arsenal or Bayern Munich in the round of 16. That will be the first game on the round of 16, which it will be an amazing, amazing UEFA Champions League. And it is definitely the hardest path to the UEFA Champions League trophy. But the coach has been clear that we must focus on ourselves and secure all 6 points remaining in the final two Champions League matches. Getting into the top 8 is mathematically possible, but right now we need to prepare for the two huge playoff games if we want to advance. And I do have some updates when it comes to transfer talk. The final segment is going to be about the striker position. Well, last to final, because I have something else for my club legend. And we have to define this and talk about this. So, if Robert Lewandowski decides to leave next summer, Harry Kane was arguably the top option on a high-level striker to replace that number 9. And we hope that it was the hope was the existing of a 65 million pound clause, exit clause that will make this deal possible. However, a German newspaper Bild is reporting that Harry Kane is already informed Bayern Munich that he will not activate this clause and plan to stay in Germany for at least another season, likely seeking his contract onto a contract extension until 2028. This is a massive disappointment as he removed the clearest and most reliable option for an elite proven striker. Well, the second one, because another one is Julian Alvarez. Listen, his recent struggles have raised doubts, but the club was still, sort of interest. With Kane off the table, the market has a few top tier alternative interest in Manchester. In Atletico Madrid, Julian Alvarez has reportedly cooled off due to the high price tag and inconsistent form. The club is now leaning towards taking a bet on the future if they find a new good number 9. One name that is linked in the summer is the young Cameroonian striker Eta Eyon, who's going to be watched closely during the upcoming African Cup Nations to see his progression. And on a lighter note, folks, FC Barcelona legend Rivaldo has publicly expressed his openness to returning to the club in a functional role. The 1999 Ballon d'Or winner, who scored 130 goals in 234 5 games for Barcelona, confessed that he will accept the opportunity to work with the club. He encouraged to see other legends like Deco and Belletti currently working with the institution. Rivaldo also has very good compliments for the current president, Joan Laporta, stating that he's doing a good job, especially doing the club after Messi's departure. He noted that the club see himself dreaming of winning the Champions League again, while he maintains a cordial relationship with them. Sorry, I have some camera issues here I needed to fix. So Rivaldo was very complimentary of the current president, Joan Laporta, stating that he's doing a good job, especially guiding the club after Messi's departure. He noted that he sees himself dreaming and winning the Champions League again, while he maintains a cordial relationship with Laporta. He has not been contacted yet, but he insists that he's always available, and this is a huge endorsement for the current leadership of this crazy electoral cycle. Guys, it was definitely a massive week, a big win in Frankfurt. Now we have some tough games ahead because they're kind of like back to back for the next week. Do you think Barca can still make the top 8 and avoid the UEFA Champions League playoff before the round of 16, or we are destined for a massive match against Juventus or Galatasaray? And how big of a disappointment is Harry Kane deciding to stay in Bayern Munich? Guys, that's all the updates that I have for today. I hope you have a good rest of your day. And please let me know where I messed up. Let me know your comments. Do not forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss a single update from FC Barcelona. Remember, we have Osasuna this weekend and Copa del Rey and Villarreal right after. Until next time, and always, Visca Barça.